This is Sam from Team Rebirth, and I'm coming at you today with a new format, so September 2013, Blackwing deck profile. Just for starters, this isn't my deck, this is my girlfriend's deck, so it's more of a beginner deck than anything. That's why maybe excluding one or two things you guys might say. But I like this deck, she likes it, this is like the way she likes to play it, so start you off with one Sirocco. One's enough, basically. You don't want to draw it late game. You don't want to really open with it unless you're going second. But if you open with this in a whirlwind, you can just add any Blackwing from your deck to your hand. 2000 attack. You can normal summon it without tributing, because it's level 5. If your opponent's got a monster and you haven't. And then you can pile on all Blackwings on the field. So expect to be seeing this in side decks if Blackwings get popular, because it doesn't only count your Blackwings, it's your opponent's as well. So you can, if your opponent goes a bit nuts, you can go, yeah, summon Sirocco, pile it, smack something. So, pretty sick card. Then, 3 Shura. 1800, level 4. When it kills something by battle, you get a Blackwing with 1500 or less tap from your deck. Normally it digs out Vayus, but this is actually a Vayuless build. So, this mainly just digs out your Gales and Breeze. It's mainly just an 1800 beat, to be quite honest. It's pretty good. So, yeah, 3 Shura. Then 3 copies of Borer. If you control Blackwing, other than Borer, you can special summon it from your hand. And he pierces things. He's 1700, level 4. Really helps with it XYZ plays. Yeah, he just speeds the deck up a hell of a lot. 1 Zephyros. You don't need to play more than one. And it's a Blackwing, it's searchable. It's pretty cool. Like, there's a lot of little combos with it. Its effect is when it's in the graveyard, you can return a face-up card you control to your hand to special summon him, but then you take 400 damage, which really doesn't matter. To be quite honest, it's just, yeah. So, Zephyros, 1 off. Then, we've got 3 Kalutes. You play 3 Kalute. Kalute's like an Honest. When in the damage step, you send him from the hand to the grave, and you boost a Blackwing by 1400. He's Search Bluff Whirlwind. He's just the best card in my opinion in the deck. Maybe bar Zephyros, but I really love this card. 1 Gale, because we can't play anymore, unfortunately. Tuna, 1300. If you control a Blackwing, you can special summon it from your hand. Once per turn, you can select one monster your opponent controls, I believe, and halve its attack and defense. So basically, the way I see it is he swings over a 2600 monster. So it's like he's got 2600 attack in your turn. So they've got a Stardust, for example, or something along those lines. You just drop your Gale, halve it, kill it. If you got Shura, it's brilliant because you can summon the Shura, special Gale. Gale's effect, halve, punch over with Shura, get a free monster. So, Gale's pretty sick. Could play more, unfortunately he's only up 1. I play 3 copies of Blizzard. Again, another brilliant card for the deck. Especially with the 3 Whirlwinds. It's just a 1 card Synchro play, 1 card XYZ play, which I'll go through in a minute. You will always want it in your hand, except bar maybe first turn, but then you've got stuff like Allure to get it out. So, yeah, 3 Blizzard in my opinion. 1 Breeze. I haven't played this, well, never really played this before because Sangan's been banned, but basically its effect is when it's added from your deck to your hand, you can special summon it straight away. So you can special summon it off a Whirlwind, which is now at 3, if you didn't know, with a new ban list. But it's Tuna, but you just can't use it for anything other than a Blackwing. So you get a level 4 or a level 3, and you make an Arm Master or an Armed Wing. Still a great little card, really like it. Then 1 copy of Kochi. It's a level 4 Tuna, but it can't use a Synchro material when it's been special summoned. Now, this may be a bit odd, but my favourite play in the whole deck is summon your Shura, kill something, attack something, and drop Kalut. You then special summon this, make Lavalval Chain, and stack Dark Armed. If your chain dies, then no big deal. You've got 3 darks in your graveyard, and you're going to top your Dark Arm next turn. If your chain doesn't die, then you do something like you stack a Blizzard or something, and then drop your Dark Armed anyway. And then your opponent doesn't really have a very nice day from then on. So yeah, 1 cot cheat. Oh, the other thing as well is you can make a level 8 Synchro play with it if you summon it, and you can drop a Borer. But that's that's quite a rare occurrence if you draw it. Then that's all the Blackwings. Any comments? It's a no? Okay. Into the non-Blackwings, I only play 2. Play 1 Thunder King. It's a good opening play. Yeah, there's nothing more to say about that really. It's a strong play to open with if you go first. Because obviously being Blackwings, you haven't got very many plays to go first with. Maybe, obviously, something with a Whirlwind play. But if you haven't got the Whirlwind, you'll most likely have this. And then Dark Arm Dragon. He's a bit dead late game, but ideally you want to get him out soon using the Lavalval Chain. You can use Blizzard and Zephyros to manipulate your graveyard too. Okay, on to spells. Triple Whirlwind. If you don't know what this does, when a Blackwing summoned, you can add a Blackwing from your deck to your hand with lower attack, and that is actually nuts. Especially if you've got multiples of this card. Like, a friend of mine says he opened a Sirocco and 3 of this. That means he just searches 3 cards for no real reason. Absolutely insane. Then 1 Allure, because your Sirocco sometimes gets dead, your Blizzards get dead, and maybe your Dark Armed gets dead. This just clogs them up, it speeds up the deck as well. So, nice card. 2 Cups of Shrink, supports the Shura. It halves the monster's attack, by the way, if people don't know what it does, because it's quite an old card. Halves the monster's attack, and yes, I could play Forbidden Lance over it, but my girlfriend prefers this. So, and I can see why. It hits harder than Lance does. So, it's a nice card. I do like it. That at 2. Then, for the rest of the spells, I see Staples, Dark Hole, Staple, and 3 MST. It's an offensive deck, so you want 3 of these to get the back rows out of the way and start pushing. This is the start of the format, so we're not sure how much back row we're going to see, because obviously back row's been limited, like Deepers and Bottomless, which I really can't understand. Oh well. But then we've got no heavy either, so we may see a lot of back row. So this is just in here as a placeholder for the moment. This may get replaced with something else. Onto the traps. 2 Delta Crow, because again, we think we're going to see a lot of back row. You'll also be seeing a lot more Blackwings. Like, yeah, it's basically a secondary Heavy Storm, and you'll have Blackwings in your hand a lot, because obviously there's a lot in here. What this does is, it's an end phase Heavy Storm. If you control Blackwing, you can flip it up, destroy all spells and traps your opponent, or face down spells and traps your opponent controls, sorry. But if you control 3 Blackwings, you can just activate it from your hand. So, it's pretty nice. 2 Icarus attack. 3's a bit excessive, 2's nice, 1's not enough. It's just a nice little surprise. It's nice when you plus off it as well. When they MST this, you just flip it and take out 2 more of their cards. 1 Fiendish Chain. The trap's good, so might as well splash it in. 2 Mirror Force. Again, it's a good trap. I think we'll see a lot of it now. We've got no heavy again, so be a nice little card to see around. 2 Threatening Roar. It saves your ass a lot of the time. Yeah, as well, if somebody does decide to MST, like, no. It stops Mermails in the track, like if they go a bit nuts with Megalos and stuff. It really hurts Fire Fists, it really hurts Prophecy when they go Spellbook of Power, Spellbook of Master, attack, and you're like, nah, raw, you're just -2'd. So this is really good. 1 Torrential, because it's at 1, it's a good card. And 1 Bottleness, because it's at 1, which it should have gone, either stayed where it was or gone the other way. But again, it's a good card, don't get me wrong, it's still good at 1. And quick flick through over the extra deck. Zerifine, 2 Winged Beasts, skilled range your opponent's field and gains attack for each one. Utopia, it's a good rank 4. Maestroke, it's a good rank 4. Chain, stacks Dark Arm, stacks Blizzard, dumps Zephyros. You can do little cheeky plays with it. Vortex, it's level 5, so you can make it off the Blizzard. You can get a cheeky Sure out of the deck with it as well, so it's a decent little card. Catastar, good level 5, sorry. 2 Armed Wing, brilliant card. Pierces, you can collude it. You go up to 28 when you attack a defense monster as well. HTS Simoth, it's like a DD Warrior Lady. I only recently got this, but it's really good. Especially if people are saying about Fire Kings being a thing, but who knows. Black Rose, nuke. 2 Armor Master, it's basically invincible, so you can make it off a Gale, you can make it off a Breeze. Pretty nice card, especially with TT, Compulse, and everything only being at 1 now. This will stick around for years on end. 1 Scrap Dragon, Scrap Dragon, it's one of the best rank 8, level 8, sorry. Red Dragon Archfiend, again, great level 8, 3k, swings over pretty much everything. Dracosack sees it and then poos its pants, so pretty cool. And then 1 Star Eater. It's very possible to make it in the deck, and if you do make it, it's pretty much you win from there. So yeah, and that's basically it for the Blackwings. Thank you for watching. Team Rebirth out.